Alright, good afternoon. I'm back out again. South Mountain again. I'm on the Ma-Ha-Tuak Trail perimeter. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure, but it's a short little out and back, about 3.3 miles and about 450 feet of elevation. So it should be a shorter day today. I'm right along the south part of Phoenix, so I will give you a couple of views of the trail, and we'll see what we see along here. I haven't been over in this area yet, so something new for me also. I will give you a couple of views along the way. Alright, so here is a view of the trail here. Pretty decent. Some rocks, some horse apples. But a couple little ups and downs, but for the most part should be a pretty cruisy kind of day. And this follows right kind of at the base of South Mountain, on the north side of South Mountain. A little wash area. Alright, I will give you a few other views along the way. Looks like we head up that way and then along the side of the mountain there. So I will give you a few views. Alright, so another view here. Not much happening, but I also wanted to update too, and just it's about 70 degrees today. Some light wispy clouds, mostly sunny. No wind, but it feels good out today, being a little cooler. Supposed to start warming up here in the next week up to 80s, which again I would love 80s anytime. Another one of these washes here. Okay, so I'm at the end of the trail here. Give you a little view. This is looking to the west. Coming around. This is looking toward Glendale. I'll see if I can zoom in and get State Farm Stadium. That's the State Farm Stadium off there where the Cardinals play. Keep coming around. Phoenix downtown. Over there. And to the far right there, kind of in the center of the screen now, is Chase Field where the Diamondbacks play. And then coming around to the east, and then we have the mountains here. You can see all the flowers here. A lot of wildflowers going up the mountain. And then coming back around to the west again. All right, I'll check you in a little bit on the way back. All right, so here's a view heading back to the trailhead. And here you can kind of get a better idea of just how close to Phoenix these trails really are. I had a person on a bicycle heading the opposite way, and that's the only other person I've seen on the trail. Alright, I'll give you a view a little further up. Alright, so back at the trailhead, finished with the trail for today. It ended up being 3.84 miles with 486 feet of elevation, and I did it in about an hour and 35 minutes. it wasn't great views. It wasn't, you know, stunning hike, but it was a good, good to get out and good to get the legs going, and a decent distance. And for being that close to the city, it was a good hike. I mean, there was some, you know, a lot of flowers along the way that I could enjoy. But it was kind of just a cruisy kind of day for me, so which is nice. We'll talk to you next time.